Hello friends, welcome to Civil 3D Tips and Tricks channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use data shortcuts in your project. So when you are working in a single file, if you are creating surface from the survey, then creating alignment profiles and corridors, and also for plant production, if you use the same drawing, then the file will become very heavy. And after that, if you want to edit something, then it will take so much time. So what we are doing is we are using data shortcuts for that. So generally what this is one folder where you can store different references in terms of land XML file, and whenever you need them you will use them as a reference. So if you see this, I am having different files like survey, surface, alignment. So this is my tool space menu. In prospector tab you can see these are the elements which are associated with this drawing, and this is data shortcut folder. If I switch between drawings, then you can see this is components of this drawing, but data shortcut folder is constant. So if you switch between any drawings, the data shortcut folder will remain same. So you can use this folder to create references, or if you want to reference any objects from this, or if you want to add any reference into this. So let's start how we can use this. So I'm having this survey file and I want to set up this entire thing with the help of data shortcut project. So there are various options. So if you want to create a folder, you need three things. First thing is where you want to save that folder. That is first thing. That is known as the site working folder. The second thing, what name you want to give to that folder. So that is the data shortcut project folder name, new data shortcut project folder. And the third thing is what data you want to add into that data shortcut folder. So that is create data shortcut. So I will start one by one. So the first thing is we have to set the working folder. So this is my survey. So I will not do any work in this one. I will use this as a reference, and I will create surface first. Then I will use second file for creating alignments and profile. Then I will use third file for using creating corridors, and I will use separate file for plant production as well. So 5 people can work at the same time using this uh, things. And if anything changes in the alignment, the person working in corridor file will get a notification that something has been changed into the alignment. You want to update that thing changes or not. So let us see how it will work. So first I will create a surface. First I will create a data shortcut. So for that I have to choose the working folder. So I have saved all my files in this sample project folder. So this will be your particular project folder. So I want to save data shortcuts here. So I will select this path, and now when I click on this new data shortcut project folder, the path which I have given, it will be shown here. So you can see this is not editable here. So if you want to change this path, you have to again go to the site working folder. Now if I open this folder, this is sample project folder. So you can see there currently there is no folder here. So I will give, this is my sample project. So I will give project name is sample, and my uh, current stage is, let's say, feasibility. And I will click OK. So you can see my data shortcut has been set up now. And if I go to the folder, the name which I have given has been given here for the folder creation, and inside that folder there are different subfolders which is having generally this alignment and profile represent this menu. So whatever alignment I will be adding, it will go under this one. Whatever profile I will create, it will go under this one. For surface there is a separate menu, and this is a overall history where the shortcuts are added, and what is the name of that shortcut, etc, etc. So when you validate the data shortcut, it will check everything as per this file. So currently the folders are empty. So once I will create the data shortcut, Civil 3D will create land XML file and it will save it in this folders. So let's start this one. So for this I am taking smaller files, but when you actual work on project, your surveys are very big in size. It will be around 5-10 kilometers. If you are working, if you are even split the corridors, then it will be around 5-10 kilometers. So this is my surface file. Now you can see here, I have used the survey file, and from that file I have created surface from break lines and drawing objects. So this is my ground surface. So what I will do is I will add this surface into data shortcuts. So let's, I will create data shortcut. So the currently project is not associated with this project folder. So what I will do is, there are two options. One is associate project to current drawing and the second is associate project to multiple drawing. So let's say I will associate this drawing to this project. And if I choose drawings option, in that case, after this I have to select the folder. So let's say I want to for this entire folder I want to associate this with this project. So let whatever will be there inside this folder, I think I have choose the wrong one, just 1 second. So I will select my project folder. So all the drawings in the project folder will be associated with this data shortcut. Now I will able to create a data shortcut from this. So this drawing is having only existing ground surface. There is no alignment, nothing is there. So I will choose this one. So now you can see there is one object coming in the data shortcut. Now I don't want to do anything in this file, so I will close this file. For now I am just saving this file. Now if any changes will be there in this file, then I will get a notification, and you can see in this data shortcut there will be one land XML file with the existing ground surface. So Civil 3D is just converting this geometry into land XML file. Now the next thing is alignment. So I'm using survey as a reference, and you can see I already created alignment. Now I want to design a profile, and for that I need a ground surface. So what I will do is, I am having existing ground surface in data shortcut, so I will use that surface as a reference here. So if I go, there is a data shortcut icon, so this is surface is coming as per data shortcut. So this is like a read only thing, so you cannot edit this thing. If you see in general surface options, there are three options: mask, watersheds, and definition. Using this definition you are defining your surface, but in the data shortcut objects you will see only two objects, mask and watersheds, so you cannot able to define this surface. So now the surface is loaded as a reference, so the drawing will not be that much heavy because there is no definition here. Now I have drawn the alignment, so now I will select this alignment, and I will create one profile view. So you can see my existing ground is here. Now I will use layout tool, and for now I will just connect first point and last point. And I will give some proper name to this, let's say design. So my alignment and profiles are ready. So now the next thing is corridor. So for corridor I will not use this file, I will use separate file. So what I will do is, if you see there is no alignments in the data shortcuts, so I will create data shortcuts. the project is not associated, so I will associate current drawing to the project, and I will use create data shortcut, and I will take this profile, proposed one. I don't need existing surface, so I will only take proposed one, and it will automatically take my horizontal alignment. If I click OK, so you can see I have taken this in the data shortcut. My surface is already in the data shortcut, so now I can create a corridor from this one, so I don't need this file anymore. And when I created data shortcut, you can see tool and XMLs are created, one in the alignment folder and one in the profile folder. Now I will go to the corridor. So this is my survey, and I am taking basic assembly here. All the other parameter will come from data shortcut. The first thing I need is I need existing ground surface, so I will take that as a reference. The second thing I need is alignment and profile. So if I take this as a reference, it will automatically take parent object. If I select center line and then I will take design, then there will be two alignments. So I will choose profile, and it will automatically take the alignment. So now I am having alignment and profile, and I am also having ground surface. So what I will do is I will go to the corridor, create corridor. I will say design road. Now my alignment will be this one, profile will be this one, assembly will be this one, and target surface I will use existing ground. And my corridor is ready. You can see this one. Now I can add earthworks or regions based on my design work, but overall my corridor will be this one. And if I want to use corridor in some other files, I will create that as well in data shortcut. So what I will do is I will first associate this drawing to the project, and then I will create data shortcut. There are two corridors, so this one is the old one. My corridor is added. Now if I do any changes in the alignment file, let's say my alignment reduce by, let's say, this much, and if I save this one, so I will get a notification on all the drawings where I have used this alignment as a reference. So if I go in the corridor file, I will receive one notification that data shortcut definition has been changed. I will zoom this part so you can see the changes. So if I will choose synchronize option, you can see the alignment has been updated. Now the only thing I have to do is I have to rebuild the corridor. So this way you can use data shortcuts. And the next thing is plant production. So suppose I want to do plant production. So for that I will need only alignment and corridor. So that I will go to the data shortcut. I will take only alignment, and I will take corridor as well. So when I use this data shortcut objects, if I go to the geometry editor, you can see the objects are not editable. Similar way in corridor also. I think corridor file is not saved, that's why I'm not able to create a reference from that file. So the data shortcut references are not editable, it's just a reference. So you can use them for a reference only. Yeah. Now I will create a data shortcut from the corridor model. Yeah, you can see the baselines and everything here. So my corridor is ready. Now if I go in general plant production and create view frames, I'm not doing any changes, but you can do as per your drawing requirements. So you can see these two view frames are there, and if I add these view frames, associate project, if I add this view frame into the data shortcuts, now you can use this view frames in any other drawings is in data shortcuts. So if you want to do CAD work based on your view frames, you can use this as a reference. Now the other things, so that is one is synchronize. The other thing you can use with the data shortcut is uh, validate data shortcuts. So suppose, let's say if I am changing the name here for the alignment file, let's say center line, I will make it 1. So now when I click on the corridor file, I will not get any update about the reference update, and you can see the still the name is same because there is no change in the definition. The definition is same, only the name changes are there. So to accommodate these changes, what I will do is I will validate the data shortcut. So it will check all the data shortcuts and it will give you notification that name has been changed or updated. So it is still the same. I will validate it again. I am getting some errors, but when you validate the data shortcut, it will ask you that the name has been updated in your source file. Just let me do one thing. I will save this file and then I will try. Yeah, so the old name is center line and the new name is center line 1. So I can update the data shortcut name. So here the data shortcut name will update, and once I will synchronize the changes, it will give me notification. So once I will click this one, it will update the name. So there are three options for synchronizing. One will be I can do it from the notification window. The second thing is I can go to the individual alignment file and I can right click it and I can give synchronize. And the third option is in the manage tab, I can do the synchronize as well. So this is about data shortcut. Now the next thing which is remaining is set data shortcut project folder. So here you can see I can see only the sample feasibility, so I am selecting this. But suppose let's say my project is completed and now later on I will receive a new survey. Let us say I have received this detailed survey and I don't want to mix this data with the older data. So what I will do is I will create one more data shortcut on the same working folder. So let's say for this sample project, this is detail work. This is a second project folder. So now when I click on this set data shortcut, I am having two options. Either I can check sample feasibility or I can use sample detail work. So if I want to add the objects into the new one, then I will use this one. This file is also not associated with the project, so I will make them associate, and I will add this in the new data shortcut. Now suppose I need the old alignment, then I will change the working folder data shortcut folder from here, and I will get all the old shortcuts which I have created. So this way you can swap between different stages of the project, and these are the options which are available in the manage. There is one extra option here, that is manage data shortcut. So in this you can see your source drawing and your data shortcut folder project. So if there is any broken references or anything is there, you can repair that using this link button. So you have to select the object on the left hand side, and you have to select the correct object on the right hand side, and then you have to select this link button, so it will link both the objects. And the last thing is, suppose after doing everything, I want to submit this thing to someone else. So the one thing is, I can do this, create a zip file and I will send it to someone, but it will be difficult for him to set all the correct path and everything. So what you can do is, you can create one new file. You can add the things which you want, like I want existing surface, so I will add that. I want alignment and profile, everything. I want proposed corridor as well. So these are all the objects are here, alignment and everything. So what I will do is, I can go here and I can click on this promote. So what will happen, this will remove the link, and this will be link will be broken between the data shortcut and this object, and it will be pasted in this drawing only. Similar way, this is for alignment, I can do the same thing, and for the corridor as well. So there is, if I go here, there is option promote all the data references. So you can see now my existing ground is normal, and I can define this as well. Similar way, my alignment is editable here. So this way you can send this file to a concerned person based on your requirement, and you can use this data shortcut folder wherever you need that. So this way you can handle the complex data with less efforts, and the drawing opening and closing time will be saved. Because of the heavy files, it will take so much time for loading everything and rebuilding the corridors, so you can save a lot of time using this method. So that's it for this video, and please subscribe my channel for getting the latest updates, and thank you very much. Thank you.